Have you taken the time out to follow my Instagrams?
Hello, my air signs, my Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Thanks for being here for your chakra healing session. I'm Ajwa. It's nice to have you here. And for those of you who are new, this is about your chakra energy centers. Okay, as digging in, getting to the root of your issues that may be causing any blocks, okay, or imbalances within your energy centers. And that's about it. When we discover what you're doing on a physical level, then you can at least change it so that you can start repairing that chakra energy point, okay, so that you can be in your authentic self and not realize things that you're doing that affect you on that deep level, on that spiritual level, that soul level. So that's it. And those of you returning, thanks for being back. You already know the deal. So after the tarot, we're gonna bring in healing energy for you guys so that it will go into your chakra energy centers and do its job for you. All right, so let's get started, you guys. You already know how it goes. Now, for your first chakra, what you're thinking that may be causing an issue for you is that you think money is life. Now, your first chakra, your first chakra, you already know that it's about your stability, your security, your survival, and everything that you have to do to, just your material world, in your home. All that stuff is based in your first chakra. So, you thinking that money is life just is what it is. That's how you think. We know that money is not life. Yes, money seems to control a very big part of our existence here in the physical plane. But when we start thinking that it is the be all and the all, it can cause us to do things in an inhumane way, or probably even irrational ways, and our lives can become very distorted, right? Based from that notion that we think that money is life. So that's an extreme form of the way you see your material world. So it's not really healthy. So the guides want you to learn how to accept good and bad in life. When things go well and your finances are on point, you need to accept it as is, enjoy that, and accept what is not perfect about that also with that situation. Okay, because sometimes people just, when things are flowing good, they don't know how to deal with uncertainties and things that just kind of come and obstruct things. And so they want you to learn how to accept the good, the bad. It's almost like have a balanced thinking, okay, of things. The way you think that things are supposed to be perfect has to be in the real essence of what perfection truly is, which is accepting the good and the bad, or the opposites and opposing sides of every situation, pretty much. So that's the first chakra for you. Now, for the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, where your sexual organs are, your desires, and your passion towards life, you are having sex because you're bored, and you have parenting style issues. So this is affecting your desires and what you want to do. You don't feel passionate enough, but you're having sex because you're bored, right? Maybe You have too much time on your hands. Now, the problem with having sex out of boredom is that it takes away the passion. It takes away you spending mental energy into things that matter, like other big things in your life, like other things that you could be focusing that energy on. You're wasting your energy, your spiritual power, not even spiritual power, just your energetic energy, period, letting it just flow out just like that. So that's not really good for you. And the second thing about that is that, besides the fact that you're wasting sexual energy, you're also going to start feeling bad about yourself, eventually. Having too much sex has a toll on your body as well, physically. So too much of everything is bad, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. Now, for the parenting style, I feel like you are in the home and you have different ways of raising the baby, and maybe your spouse have a different way, so there's a clash going on. That needs to be sorted out, because that's affecting you emotionally. You are not even able to be creative and feel good about yourself, because this parenting style issue is really affecting your desires, because it's draining you. There's that conflict in the home, I feel. Maybe you don't believe in spanking, and maybe your spouse or whoever you're raising the child with believes in that, so that can become something that drains you and takes you away from things that you like. But it also is saying that you desire certain ways of doing things, and it's not happening for you, because it's tied into your desires and your emotions and your passion for life. So it's a big issue for you, my air signs. Now, the solution that the guides have for you at this time is that you need to be grateful for even being a parent. One, come from that aspect. When you feel grateful for being a parent, it alters the way you raise your child. It's just that simple and straightforward. Now, also some isolation is needed. One, I feel like this is divided. I feel like some of you feel bad when you isolate yourself and give yourself a break from being a parent. That's one of the issue. And the guys are telling you to not feel bad. Everybody needs that break. Okay? Now, two, some of you actually need to isolate yourself and just take a break from everything, from the children and from the situation, because it is healthy for your personality. It is healthy for you to have some you time. There's nothing wrong with you isolating yourself sometimes, just so you can have some peace of mind and regroup yourself, and that's it. That's all that I have to say about that. Now, is there anything else, my guides? Okay, now looking at your third chakra, in the area where you practice your own willpower and your strength, and you go after your life purpose and stuff like that, you are not paying attention to your own personal strength. You are being a follower here. So things that you're passionate about, that you're going after, is it coming from you? Is it what you truly want, or is what everybody else wants from you? Everybody else expects of you. So you're not functioning out of your own authentic self. What you would like to do, maybe you would like to sell rice on the street. That's just an example, because I'm African, so that the first thing that came to my mind. But maybe your friends expect you to be a lawyer. Okay, which one are you doing? You're worried about your appearance? You're worried about how you're gonna look? Are you exerting yourself to be the right seller, or you're trying to be a lawyer because that's what looks good? It fits the criteria for you. That's what the follower here is trying to tell me, and the spirit guides are trying to tell you to learn to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for doing this to yourself, for not staying true to your purpose, for not staying true to what you want to do and listening to other people more and what they expect of you. This breaks you away from your true essence. It's so important. You will lose your fire. You will lose your identity. You will lose your lower gut intuition, which is your connection to your own inner power. Your physical strength stems from this third chakra. You don't have it if you are paying attention to other people more than yourself. So the guides want you to forgive yourself. Okay, go deep and do some spiritual healing here. Now, for the fourth chakra, they're saying that you're too attached to your lover. Okay, so I feel like it's split. For some of you, you are too caught up in your lover. You're following your lover, so you're not living your life. And that is why we have that here in the heart space. But for others of you, I feel like you're just too attached. Your lover is your life. You know, you can't function very well. This is affecting your destiny. Okay, for some of you, this is affecting your destiny, because that's what the guys are saying, that it is part of your destiny to really be attached to someone like that. That's just part of who you are. Okay, but I also feel like they're also trying to say that you being too attached to your lover is getting you away from your destiny. You're not paying attention to what you are here to do. Your true heart desire is tied into your destiny. You're not paying too much attention to it because you're too busy in your lover's world. Okay, so they want you to pay attention to that. Now, looking at the fifth chakra. Now, don't forget the heart space is your emotional state, so don't forget that. I forgot to say that. Looking at your fifth chakra, they are saying that you're listening to too many opinions, so you're really not living you. You're all the way into somebody else's world, and to the point that you're listening to your friends more than yourself. You're listening to your friends more than what your own intuition is telling you, or listening to this partner, this lover, this husband, or this friend, this relationship partner more than yourself. And so this listening to everybody else besides yourself, like I said, is taking you away from your destiny. And the guys are saying that it is stealing your joy from you. Sometimes when you listen to too many people, too many opinions, it confuses you and you can't focus on even being happy. You realize that you're not happy. You lose your joy because you don't have the peace of mind. Everything is everywhere. Okay, so you don't want to eventually start being sad because you've totally derailed from who you are. Okay, my air signs. Now, for your sixth chakra, where it's about your your inner knowing, your third eye, your gateway to your spirit, your wisdom and everything, you are going through some nervousness and going through some narrow-minded issues. You're being narrow-minded. So narrow-minded here is just as it is. Narrow-minded, you're not thinking broadly enough. You're not going deep with yourself, tapping into your potential enough. You know, seeing things from a physical point of view, and that's not enough. You need to see it on all levels of your being. Okay, get into your mind, dig into it, and dig into your wisdom. You know, sometimes when you don't think deep and you're not applying your higher self and your wisdom, it can make you nervous when you're trying to, you know, apply yourself. I'm also hearing that too much smoking is causing you to become a nervous wreck, and it's part of what's contributing to the nervousness. Somebody is over smoking, and so they are a nervous wreck because they're agitated, they are not calm. All right, so the spirit guides want you to have faith, okay, and stop being nervous. Oh, I just heard that some spiritual experiences also make you feel very nervous because you can't figure it out. Okay, so they want you to have faith in your spiritual abilities and the things that you're seeing, and realize that you're powerful and you got this. You can decipher whatever you're going through by not being narrow-minded. That's the message that I just got. By not being narrow-minded. Okay, let's move on to the 7th chakra. So for your 7th chakra, the issue that you're facing, which is the 7th chakra, don't forget, it's your crown, right? It's your gateway to the cosmos. You connecting and feeling that you are in unity, you are in unison with the divine essence being of consciousness. You're part of consciousness, which means you're part of the trees. Everything on this planet, this universe, you are a part of. It is in you, as you're also projecting it out. Okay, in this area, this is where you also connect with your ancestors, your guides, and everything. Okay, so you're not appreciating life. Okay, some of you are invoking spirits without proper preparation. And some of you are projecting negative thoughts about others. So you are too much into other people to the point that you are actually thinking negatively and projecting negative thoughts about them. So you have to watch your thought process and what you're thinking, because realize that, you know, on the 7th, from the 7th chakra going, everything becomes amplified. It's like you're manifesting this stuff into the universe. Your thoughts and everything is being amplified. So you need to watch your thought process and make sure that you're being positive minded and positive thinking all the time about others. It's just courtesy and you showing love to your fellow human. You know, that's just the bottom line to that one. You know, invoking spirits without proper preparation can, you know, cause a lot of issues. That's just the bottom line. You have to prepare yourself, meditate properly. You have to understand the spirits you're working with. You have to study about them and try to connect with them, you know, through deeper, you know, transcendental meditations and listening to them and asking them for what they want before you invoke them. Before you call on any spirit, you have to understand that there is process and procedures that you need to take. You know, some spirits, you need alcohol, some spirits, you need certain things, you know, like certain deities, you just can't go to them. They have their things that you need to give them. So you have to understand this process. It's not that simple. You can't just call any spirit willingly without proper preparation and proper knowledge of how to do so. It's just common knowledge. So you need to pay attention to that, because you may, you know, you may bring in something that you're not really actually prepared for. So it's not something to really play with, you know. You have to take this stuff serious, my air signs. You know, and you know, appreciating life to me stems from you not having enough money, and you know, you not really seeing where you fit in, because someone that's following others and listening to too many opinions is actually, to me, reminding me of the beginning stages of lost souls someone who's not doing their life purpose, living that life purpose, and so then it's easy for you to not appreciate life, especially when you are not being authentic to what your soul is really here to do. So a lot has to be done, for you, my air signs, because the solution for the seventh chakra the guides are giving you is really working with your lower chakras, your personal chakras, the physical chakras, which is the third, the second, and the first. They are really you not grounding yourself and stepping into your own personal willpower and being in your purpose is really affecting your crown, your seventh chakra, because these things are really out of whack here. Okay, you are becoming very complacent. You're just sitting around. You're not really doing too much of nothing. You are wasting energy and strong willpower towards things that you need to be focusing on, like your destiny. It is making you very insecure, and you're losing passion towards your life altogether, just because you are following somebody and being too caught up in somebody else other than yourself. It is such a horrible derailment, and I don't want that for you. I don't think this is what the spirit guides want you to do. They want you to really put it in check and fix this situation as soon as possible. So it's a dangerous path here, my Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians. Okay, so this is the end of the tarot part. We're now going to be bringing in the healing energy for you guys, and all you have to do is to be receptive to it. It's up to you to be receptive to this energy. So I need you to get into a comfortable position, and let's go ahead and bring in the healing angels energy and tap into the universal life force and bring in the healing energy to you. So all you have to do is just relax. You can take it in through the third eye where you focus and close your eyes and bring it in, or you can just watch my hands and soak it in and listen to me. Alright, so let's get comfortable and bring this in. First, let's pray to the healing angels. I call on you, please. Use me as the medium. Into the universal healing energy. Bring in the universal healing energy for the signs. Thank you. Alright, my air signs, prepare yourself to receive. Here you go. Thank you guys for being here. That's all that I have for you guys today. I'll see you next month, my air signs. Thank you so much. I'll see you. Bye.